In this video, we'll be discussing case and the concept of what a case is and how it affects your daily activities and billing from in the system. To begin with, we pull up our patient and make sure that our insurance has been added to the patient's demographics. A case is automatically generated. If there is no insurance coverage, set the account type from insurance to self-pay, and then you'll create a self-pay case. For this patient, John Smith, in this example, we have the primary insurance as Cigna and the secondary insurance as Blue Cross and Blue Shield. A case cannot be created until the patient information has been completed. If the patient is a minor, a guarantor is required. Once the information is added, again, a case is created automatically. For this patient, John Smith, Cigna was added as a primary insurance with Blue Cross and Blue Shield as a secondary. We sometimes have charges that are strictly in-house and never get billed to the insurance company. For those charges, we have also created a self-pay case. This will allow charges to be entered for the patient, but then those charges will never leave the system to the insurance company, as they will only ever go to the patient or to the patient's guarantor. We can see all of the charges that have been added in the system for each case, not only from the case screen, but from the ledger. When looking at the charges entered for this patient, we can see the case number on the left-hand side. The case drives the coverage for the charges being entered in the system. When the charges are entered, the case number is included at that time. We can see all of the charges that have been entered for this specific case, and all of these charges will go to Cigna as the primary and Blue Cross and Blue Shield as a secondary. We can see, if we scroll down, all of the charges that have been listed for that case. We can review the case even further by opening them up and using the tabs inside. The main tab has all of the information for the subscriber, patient and plan information. The Others tab will allow you to assign specific information to be used each time that case is used. For example, for our Cigna case that is used primarily when the patient comes into the office, we can pull up the Others tab and add diagnosis codes that will automatically populate when the case is used and charges are entered. This is also where we can store other basic information that can be used automatically when the case is assigned to the charge. Should we accidentally create a charge under the wrong case, we can switch those cases by coming to the Case Switch tab, checking the procedure and charge that needs to be switched, and then designating which case that needs to be switched to should mistakes happen. It's very important to remember that the case drives the coverage for all the charges being entered. You can run reports based on case number, track claims based on case number, and then again also eliminate any additional steps needed during charge entry by having information defaulted to the case.